Dressing for a Nice Restaurant, The Do's and Don'ts by Lisa Kemmerling. It's exciting to plan travel and the fun that is involved in your day-to-day journey. Retirement aspirations often includes going to a fancy restaurant or two, either near home or further abroad. However, despite the excitement, there is often the headache of what to pack, especially what's required if a visit to a fancy restaurant is involved. In today's world, is nice dressing sometimes not nice enough? A few important statistics regarding travel. Adults 60 and above accounted for 37% of travelers in 2023. Nearly 57% of seniors aged 50 and over say travel and vacation is their number one expense when it comes to their discretionary spending. Recently, on an extended stay to Europe, in and around the regions of Italy and Switzerland, we discovered that dressing nicely can mean vastly different things. Casual dressing has become quite popular, whether traveling abroad or in the USA. Some individuals find that day attire is just as good as evening attire. I'm here to tell you that this is definitely not the case. As a seasoned traveler and fashion consultant, it was my personal mission to see how the international community dressed when it came to dinner out. The range is wide and it truly depends on the location of the restaurant and whether it's family style or fine dining and whether said restaurant has a dress code in place. While abroad, we discovered fashions very similar in style to American communities. Lots of sweaters, nice jeans, although jeans ripped at the knee were not in attendance generally. Booties, jackets, and lots of scarves. For the heavily populated areas of Como and Lugano, the daytime attire was accepted in nice restaurants as so many young people attend university nearby, and there was a large concentration of tourists around the area not planning to head back to their hotel to change for dinner. When attending a restaurant that has 4 or 5 stars on the outside of the building, it may be worth it to check with the maitre d' to see if they have specific attire regarding evening dining. As we prepared to leave the northern part of Italy and journey to the south, Amalfi Coast, the styles drastically changed from casual to chic, warm weather attire, such as beautiful dresses, fashionable sandals, or heels for the ladies, and men dressed in their perfectly pressed linen shirts and slacks, with a nice jacket and impeccable shoes. For a fun birthday celebration, we decided to book at a Michelin-rated restaurant, also known as fine dining. Preparing ahead of time is essential to know what the expectations are, which is what we did. The rules stated no shorts, no flip-flops, no jeans, no swimwear, nothing with graphic art on your shirts or offensive language, and no ripped attire. Seems clear, right? This beautiful restaurant nestled in the hills of Positano offered amazing views by day and balmy breezes by night, with 7 coveted tables each evening. Each table with beautifully dressed couples and a single table with a client seated with flip-flops and shorts. Hmm, perhaps he didn't get the memo? Try not to judge a book by its character, as you never know. Maybe his luggage was lost in flight. Maybe he didn't read Italian. Maybe he was the owner of the restaurant. No, he was a traveling American who didn't pack anything dressy for the evening dinner hour. Perhaps the moral of the story is to expect the unexpected, especially when traveling internationally, and fine dining is part of the plan for the day. Many retirees travel by cruise ship, and the rules for dinner are clear. Always pack something nice or dressy, as they say in the world of fashion. Evening events on cruise ships often require nice attire, as mentioned above. If attending the captain's special dinner, you'll most likely see some of the ladies in long ball gowns and some of the men in tuxedos. It's truly not necessary to run out and buy a bunch of fancy clothes for dining out. However, it's important to read the rules of etiquette prior to going. Wherever your future travels take you on a trip to Europe or a river or ocean cruise, a good rule of thumb is to check out the places ahead of time that you'll be visiting and determine whether packing a few dressier pieces of clothing may be required. Take only memories, leave only footprints. Chief Seattle. Lisa Kemmerling is the owner of Clean Lines Fashion Consulting, helping individuals with their packing needs for travel, as well as finding current styles for both men and women. You can contact her at 925 518 4950.